Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. Glad everyone could join. I gotta make an announcement real quick. Give me one second. I got an announcement to make. Let me go to the Discord. All right, big news today. So we're gonna do a quick show this afternoon. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do a second show later today. In the second show, I'm gonna be joined by Muscles and Johnny Says. I know a lot of you guys watch his channel. I know a lot, and there's no H in Johnny. I learned that the hard way. Johnny Says. So me, Johnny Says, and Muscles are gonna do a live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. I think it's like 10 a.m. his time in Australia. So check that out. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be the three of us. I'm excited to. I work with, I stream with Muscle all the time, but I'm excited to stream with Johnny, get his thoughts on some of these fights as well. So that should be fun. And that's I'll share the link. That's going to be at 8 p.m. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. I see the chats. I'm going to get to them in a second. Let me pay my bills first, guys. Head on over to Patreon. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the little ticker below. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Gets you the lock of the week. I gave you guys a lock for today. 2-leg parlay plus money parlay plus 104 parlay. That hit. So, guys, join the Patreon. I'm going to have another lock out for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to get you at least 2 more locks. We hit on the first one. I got back in the winning column after this past weekend. So that was good to see. It's just a little bit. I put 500 and I walked away with like 520 on that parlay. So, little hit there. Plus money hit's always good. Guys, so please join the Patreon. Get the lock of the week. You also get access to the Discord. In the Discord, we do live betting. We do the updated props. We do all that. Just $5 a month. It's the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. After you guys do that, and the link is in the description. It's also pinned in the chats and the ticker below. Just $5 a month, guys. Join the Patreon if you have not already. Additionally, go over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure you use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat grass-finished beef bar that replaces the meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. carnivalbar.com, the Carnival Bar. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. Let me get to these chats, and then I just want to recap where we are on the week. What's good, Gary? I see live later on your channel with Johnny and Muscles. That's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, guys. Jump back on this afternoon. I'm going to try to make this a shorter show, a quicker show, but I'm going to get this I'm going to try to make this a short show, a quicker show. I wanted to recap the Japanese fights because that did go well for us. And then additionally, I want to just go over a couple of things. I know we got Friday fights, a lot of Friday fights. We got Saturday fights. So I just want to get into it. The Eric Priest fight, I know Muscles. I know some people had a question about that. I think Priest is going to win. I watched the tape on Priest. I'm not super impressed on him. And my advice there would be proceed with caution. He's probably going to win. And remember, it's a Golden Boy card. Golden Boy fighters always get the decision. That matters. I do think he's going to win. The odds make me a little hesitant, though. We're talking about minus 575 and Aries at plus 400. I want to put that in perspective. Right now, the Knicks to win the Eastern Conference. Look, it's an analogy. The Knicks to win the Eastern Conference. I saw last night on FanDuel. They're down 3-1. To win the East, they're a plus 410. There's almost no chance the Knicks are going to win that series. I would say it's over already. Luis Aries is plus 400. So what they're telling me is that Luis Aries and the Knicks have about the same chance of winning. That's wild because Aries has a shot. The Knicks have no shot. I would say the Knicks' chance of winning the Eastern Conference Finals is less than 2%. I would not say the same thing about Luis Aries, who I'd say probably has 25 to 30% chance of winning. To me, he's got a shot. I would 70% shot. Priest hits this. I do think Priest is going to win. I am not super impressed by Priest. He's a little athletic, a little bit of pop. I don't think his power is great. He's not a volume guy. He's defensively responsible, but he's not super slippery. He's not hard to hit. I just don't see a lot in him. He's got a nice jab. I don't see a world level fight in here. I really don't. I think at some point he's going to fail. And Aries is not a bad fighter. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. How do I feel about Priest? Well, look, Muscle, I think he's probably going to win. I haven't gotten to the tape on Aries yet, but we know Aries well. Aries has been a PBC fighter. He's been on a world-class stage. I don't think much of Lewis Aries, but I think this is going to be a tough fight. I think this is the toughest fight of Priest's career. I think he'll pass it. I do. I think it might get hairy. I think you might be, if you bet on this, I'm not saying not to bet on it. I'm saying you might be texting me, what's the score, G? What's the score, G? How do you have this? It might be a fight like that where Priest wins 8-7, it's 12, a 10-round fight, where he wins 7-3, and some of the rounds are close, and at the end of it, you're pretty confident he won, and hopefully these judges don't screw this up, kind of thing. But I don't think it's going to be a beatdown. I don't think he's going to stop him. I think this is a real fight. And I think this is the first real fight of Eric Priest's career, and I don't think that highly of Eric Priest. I don't rate Priest. I don't think he's a bum. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's going to fall flat on the highest stage is what I'm saying. I think Golden Boy is a little bit too in love with him. I hope so, DJ. I hope so. I'm looking forward to it today. Randall says, hell yeah, that's what's up. Y'all the only boxing talents out here that are good. I appreciate that, Randall. This is like when the Flash and Green Arrow team up. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Muscles. Muscles brokered this whole deal. So shout out to Muscles. I said I wanted to talk, I wanted to have Johnny on. I wanted to collaborate with him in some way. And Muscles like, I got it. And then bang, just like John Stockton or Jason Kidd, dishing out the assist, baby. What up, Jab? Agreed. Arias gave Hurd his second loss, and that's a pretty good win, I think. Yeah, I think this is a lot for Priest to jump out. I know Priest isn't that young, so they want to move him along quickly. I just don't rate Priest that high. I do think he likely wins the fight, though. It may be his last big win, though, right? Like, after this, there's no more easy fights for Eric Priest. Like, there's no more easy fights. Those are done. It's going to be this or tougher. And I think he'll pass this test. If you give him a stiffer test the next time, which I think they will, he may lose. And on FanDuel, Priest is a -9, so you're not touching that. Yeah, a -950. God dang. No. At 575, DraftKings has about 5, and I'm like, I got to bet on something. I need a lock for y'all. That's a lot. What's good? Only one Far Eye. I just watched the full co. He won 2 more rounds after round 1. You talking about the first co fight? Yeah, he got beat down. And I think Gallegos is going to beat him again. He's not beating Dude too much of an uphill battle, and I don't think he's that good of a boxer. Yeah, to just jab and move. I agree. I get what they liked about Ko. It hasn't translated. As he stepped up in competition, he hasn't gotten better. He hasn't developed his style. He hasn't developed his bag. He's just he's an athlete who can box a little bit. That's really it. I don't think it's enough to get it done against Gallegos. I'm picking Gallegos again, especially at the plus money. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Did that link that I sent work for you? Yeah, no, perfect. Go. It was realfights.org, I believe. Let me. Yeah, it's real fight, singular, realfight.org. It was good. Yeah, the Khalil Cole link worked. It was good. What up, Sedge? What up, Sedge? I really like Gallegos at those odds, G. Yeah, I'm going to throw some money on Gallegos. Plus money on Gallegos. You gotta love it. So what you're saying? See what the decision prop is? Not necessarily. On Priest and Aries. Priest and Aries, I don't know what fight you're talking about, but Priest and Aries, I like it to go the distance. Cole may get knocked out again. I would just, you're getting plus money on, you know what? I'm gonna pull those props up in a minute. I don't want to speak. I don't want to speak out of pocket. I may like the under on that fight. Someone may get knocked out in this fight. Gallegos odds are crazy. I'm def picking him. I agree. You know, everyone thinks because Ko is the A side, that Ko is the prospect that he's going to win. It doesn't work that way. Like Ko, like tell me what's so good about. He's an athlete. He's got some twitch. Other than that, what is so good about Khalil Ko? I never really saw anything in him. Mind-boggling how the bookmakers got Gallegos as the under. He just destroyed the guy. He destroyed. It was a fun fight. Don't get me wrong, good fight, but it was a lot of one-way traffic in that first fight. I don't really get it. Mind-boggling how the bookmakers got Gallegos as the dog after he demolished him in the first fight. I'm going big at him at plus 105. I agree. He should definitely be the favorite. He just destroyed the guy. Give me 1 second. This was not good timing. All right, Swindle says, we saw the same situation a few weeks ago with the Johnny Fisher fight. Yeah, no, we did. You're right. Good. That's true, Swindle. Good point, Swindle. Good point. All right. All right. First, before I get into to this book, I do want to recap. We did do well. The parlay. If you're in the Patreon, if you're in the Discord, I gave it 2 little leg parlay. It was the over on the Nunez Rikishi fight. That hit. Thank God that got hairy. It looked like at any minute Rikishi may get stopped. And then we took the Kai. We took the Kai to money line, and he obviously a demolition time. So that was a 2-leg parlay. It was a plus money parlay, plus 105. That hit. Again, outside of the first fight, getting a little hairy at times. Although he was never really in serious trouble. He was never like in dire straits or anything like that. But he was eating some heavy shots. Nunez is obviously a puncher. But Rikishi survived that well. I think Rikishi's stock goes up. I think we'll see Rikishi in another big fight. I put the link in the wrong thing. It was all right. This goes to tell you that bookies don't know how to set the correct lines on these fights. They don't. There's no way that Ko should be favored in this fight. There's just no way. So we're off to a good start this week. Hopefully we can keep that moving. We also saw something with Whitaker and Cameron too when the prospect won. We also saw something similar with Whitaker and Cameron. That's true. Go. That's a good point. All right, let me get to the book. Here. I'm just going to run through this. Caden Griffiths, I think, is a good bet. I mean, he's a good little prospect, minus 2,500. You want to bring your parlay down a little bit. It's better than Danny Garcia at 3,500. It's safer than Freddie Pacheco at minus 1,800. I would look to throw Caden Griffiths in the mix here if you want to bring your parlay down. Eric Priest, I'm going to tentatively take Eric Priest here. I like the over better. I think we go over. I'm tentatively taking Priest. I would say proceed with caution on this one. If you don't have DraftKings and your odds are a little worse than this, I probably wouldn't touch this. You know, someone in the chat, I forget who it was minus 900. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that. Gallegos, I love at plus 105. I like Fulgham, even money here. These are both paying well. I like Gallegos. I like Fulgham. I like both those bets. Blancas and Quam. I would take Blancas here at minus 1,800. I don't love Blancas, but he's going to win this fight. Isaac Lucero and Omar Venezuela. A lot of y'all like Omar Venezuela as an upset here. I'm probably laying off this fight because of the ridiculous odds. I think let me look this up real quick. Isaac Lucero. Give me 1 second. I want to look up Lucero real quick. Does he have a different opponent? Because I thought so. Can someone confirm that this fight is still on? Lucero and Valenzuela is still on? Because I'm saying he's got a different opponent. Can someone check that for me real quick? Make sure that opponent is still valid. I like this a lot better. I like Hernandez a lot better than Priest. I would lock this in. You know, this parlay is going to be this week's lock is going to be a little bit tough. Unless we can get Charlo by stoppage. I definitely like Charlo by stoppage. I think here we go. We got Charlo by stoppage. Charlo by KO at minus 125. I like that a lot, guys. I like it a lot. I would look to lock that in. Standalone bet, Charlo at 125. I would lock that in for sure. I like that. On the money line, minus 1,400, you can take that too. Planet minus 2,500, you can take that. Crazy bets here. What we got? We got some interesting bets on this. I'm gonna get to that. I'm not gonna touch those props. That'll be on tomorrow, so we'll touch on some of these props. Damn, minus 125 Charlo. I got him at plus 120 on a. Yeah, if you're getting anywhere near even money or plus money on Charlo by stoppage over Cornflake LaManna, just take it. I understand Charlo has been inactive. I get he's not been the most active fighter. I get all that. But he's still a world-class fighter with a pound-for-pound skill set fighting Cornflake LaManna. You got to Cornflake LaManna got stopped in like a minute by Arasande Lara. I mean, you got to love that. Like I'm taking that. I'm taking Guy. I'm thinking there's even money fights here we can really make a killing on. Gallegos, Fulgham. And I feel good about all those fights. I may run a little 3-leg parlay on this. Hang on. I want to see what these odds are. Let me see what this is. Fulgham. Gallegos. 3-leg parlay. Fulgham, Charlo, Gallegos. 1, 2, 3. Bang. Plus 638. I may run this. Like, to me, this bet looks good. I'm not going to throw a ton on it because it's paying very well, but I may throw something on this. 638. How do you guys feel about this parlay? Fulgham money line, Gallegos money line, Charlo by stoppage. At plus 625. That's a sexy little parlay there, isn't it? I want to take a poll. It's going to be a quicker poll. How does Charlo fight end? Charlo by stoppage. Charlo on points. Charlo takes L. All right, guys, vote a poll. I want it because to me this is easy. Like Charlo by stoppage has got to be right. Like it's Cornflake LaManna. It's not. We're not talking about a really good fighter here. We are talking about Cornflake LaManna. I don't see it at all. I don't see how this doesn't go. Like Charlo by stoppage to me is the easy bet. It's the obvious bet to me. All right, guys, I gotta give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. Hang on 1 second. What do you guys think of that little parlay right there? Let me get to these comments here. Hey, Humble, what's up, my man? Everything's going well. Hit our little parlay this morning, so that was good. If I win any money betting live on Eric Priest, I'll take that and parlay the Fulgham and Gallegos money line. That's a good idea. I like it. I like it, Havelock. I'm not sure, honestly. Charlo couldn't stop Benavidez. And Benavidez just isn't good these days. Honestly, I rate LaManna higher than Benavidez. Right. Cornflake LaManna higher than Benavidez? Really? All right, I don't. I'm taking. All right. That is nice. If Charlo hits LaManna like he hit Benavidez, then LaManna is getting. I kind of agree with. I don't. Yeah, I agree with Rondo here. With Rando here, like, if you take LaManna over Benavidez, okay, maybe. I don't necessarily agree with that, but like one guy's got no chin, one guy's getting put to sleep, the other guy's more durable, right? So, all right. You like the guys vote poll. I'm interested in seeing how this poll turns out. How many rounds is the Charlo fight? The Charlo fight, it's 10 rounds. It's a 10-round fight. It's just wild to me. At this point in his career, Charlo's fighting 10 rounders. It is what it is. Yep, it's 10. Benavidez is tough. That's what I'm saying. LaManna doesn't have the chin that Benavidez is a known durable fighter. Tough. Bud had to stop at the very end of the fight, and no one goes the distance with Bud. Odds on Fulgham swapped. Did they just move? My odds haven't changed on DraftKings. On DraftKings, the odds have been the same. It's Duke. All right. The odds for me, the odds on my book have stayed the same. I don't trust Charlo's psyche. It's fair. It's fair, Russell. It's fair, Havelock. It's fair. Go with the over 8.5. Charlo probably wins unanimous. All right. That said, if Charlo is a washed alcoholic, LaManna yeah, maybe you guys are right. Maybe I'm gonna lay off that action. It's a good point. Benavidez is much more durable. Honestly, not sure how that fight ends. With it being 10 rounds, it's kind of tricky, and Charlo having a layoff. I still think he stops him. I don't know. I haven't done the tape yet because I'm not really that intrigued by the fight. but I'll have that. Obviously, I think Charlo on the money line is safe in a parlay. Throw it in your parlay. Should be easy money. I wouldn't worry about that too much. LaManna is chinny. I agree, Ryan. It's good to have you aboard, Ryan. Ryan, what do you think of this parlay? It's a plus 638 parlay. Charlo by KO, Fulgham, money line, Gallegos, money line. Gallegos, money line, Fulgham, money line, Charlo, KO. What if I just did this? And the odds won't be as good. But if I put Charlo by stoppage, if I just put Charlo money line, if I took all three of the money line, it's still plus 339. Is that better? I may do that. You biased on the Texas boys. Watch the tape. Maybe. I love them Texas boys. Laura KO is one of the worst. It was crazy, man. You're biased on them Texas boys. Yeah, it's fair. Guilty as charged. I replaced that Fulgham leg with to go the distance just to be safe. Okay, fair enough. Otherwise, the parlay looks good. Fulgham fight makes me a little nervous. Has he been tested? No, Fulgham, this is a major step up for Fulgham. Fulgham hasn't fought anyone on this level. So it really depends on how you rate Beck, right? Like, I don't rate Beck that high. Coming up, I liked him a lot. He doesn't throw much. He loads up. You can outwork him. Fulgham's got real power. Fulgham's the better athlete. He's got better speed. He's a sharper fighter. But when you look, I'm going to pull it up now. No. There's no one on Fulgham's resume. This is a Golden Boy finest. We're going to find out a lot about him. But I don't really rate Beck. This is not the right one. I don't really rate Beck like that. Beck doesn't have a bunch of good wins either. Why do I keep doing this? I mean, this is kind of wild, right? His best win is Vaughn Alexander, who's like 40 years old, right? How old is Vaughn Alexander? 39. That's his best win. 39-year-old Vaughn Alexander is his best win. Christopher Pearson, Winfred Harris. I got the one over Alantez Fox. It was 95-95. Is it that close? I was at this fight, wasn't I? I want to say I was at this fight. That's wild. He got so his two best wins over Alantez Fox. I don't know how y'all rate Alantez Fox. And Vaughn Alexander. And then we look at Beck's resume. And Beck's resume, David Stevens, Alantez Fox, Gabe Rosado. Those are his big wins. And then the rest of his resume is garbage too. Like, Beck's not the most battles. He's got a better resume, but it's not a great resume either. That's definitely better. I'm not a fan of fights where we know who wins, but how they win is 50-50. Just take the money line. I went to school with Charlo. I could be biased. Did you really? That's cool. Crazy to think Beck beat Janet Beck in the amateurs. The amateurs are the amateurs. It's a different animal to some degree. But yeah, that is crazy. Beck, not much of a battle test. I kind of agree with Jab. Tungdi beat Robisi in the amateurs. Look at him. Did he? I didn't know that. Shout out Jab. That's a great call. I didn't know that. I just realized Charles coming off a year and a half layoff. Ain't no way I'm betting on him. That's fair. Yeah, no, it's fair. He's fought once in like 5 years, right? Like, and he was on a 3-year layoff when he took that fight. So, it's not easy fighting over on the PBC side. They don't fight very often. Charlo's already, 30 something, 33, 34 years old. So I just want to put this out there. So since COVID, he's fought 3 times. He fought Derevyanchenko in the bubble, but since 2021, so the last 4 years, he fought Montiel in 2021. He's fought, and then he took a 2.5 year layoff and fought Benavidez, and he's been out of the ring a year and a half. So in 4 years, he's fought 1 time, basically. In almost 4 years, he's fought 1 time. Since 2021, he's fought once against Jose Benavidez. To not want to bet on him is fair, but we said the same thing about Keefe Poo, right? Everyone was worried about betting on Keefe Poo, and then Keefe Poo destroyed the Australian guy, right? I still think like Charlo stops this guy, but we'll see. If you're hesitant on betting on him, don't bet on him. I can't say that you're wrong. Not that close fight with Alontes Fox almost made me pick against him. Beck's resume is in the amateurs. Yeah, Ryan's right about that. What up, Rocket? Rocket, we're on to the next one, my man. We're on. I'm gonna get some after you guys say. Rocket, shout out Rocket. We're gonna get to the next one. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna be live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 10 o'clock Australian time tomorrow. Bipola's got Charlo. I'm gonna go live tonight with Johnny Says and Muscles. It's going to be the 3 of us. It's going to be great. Make sure to join us. I will share the link in a little bit, but I will be live again tonight. I want to wrap this up. Guys, it's going to be at Ask Us Anything. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, just share it with us. It's great to have everyone aboard. I got his Charlo as low as 1,250. I had him at 1,200 yesterday. He jumped up to 1,400. I believe Beck will be reduced to just following Fulgham around the ring. Yeah, I like Fulgham a lot in this fight, guys. I'm with Hav. Rando says Keith Thurman took a layoff, comeback, and KO'd that young boy. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's still levels. He's a great fighter. Thurman's not. I mean, Thurman's a great fighter. Charles a great fighter. LaManna is not a great fighter, right? He's not. Keith Thurman fought, who was it? Brock Jarvis? Who was it? It was one of the Australian guys. Yeah, Brock Jarvis was his name. Jarvis was a 122-pounder for real. Was he that small? I mean, Barrios was a 122-pounder when his career started too. But all right, was Jarvis that small? Oh wow, yo. He was a 118-pounder, cuz. I mean, it was a long time ago, but I wanted to share this. 118, 119, 121, he was. I mean, that was a while ago, but he was a small guy. He fought at 115. He made his pro debut. That's wild. And he went all the way 154. Crazy. All right, I'm going to wrap this. I will be back tonight with Muscles. I did too. I'll be back later tonight with Muscles and with Johnny Says. So it's going to be a great show. Guys, join us then. It is May 28th, 2025 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.